Now I thought I would do a update on my 55-gallon tank. As you may have seen last time, just plants definitely have come in a good bit. Got a dwarf chainsword right there, and it has, so I can get out of the chair here, it has kind of spread out and gone under the driftwood, and there it is. So it has spread out quite a bit since I've put that in there. I hope it kind of comes around to the right, or I might have to encourage that. That's the dwarf lily bulbs. Those are doing well. And I got some mono shrimp, and they have like cleaned off that driftwood. It had a bunch of funk growing on it, and they have taken care of that. Uh, I'll also want to stress the importance of quarantining new fish. So a few weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, I bought some ember tetras from a fish store down in Atlanta, um, and I blindly and foolishly added them to the 55-gallon tank, which infected pretty much all the fish in the 55. So, of course, it is way cheaper to medicate a 10-gallon tank versus a 55. So, I moved them all. Moved all the fish that came down that had ixus on them. Added them to this tank, and I think it just about got it knocked out. So, always quarantine your fish, run some meds through them, observe them, make sure they don't have diseases, parasites, and things like that. I think that's probably the number one reason why people get discouraged in the hobby and quit, because they get fish from a fish store, they have diseases or they have ick, and it turns into a big mess. I also got this 20-gallon tank here. This I plan on adding guppies to once the tank cycles. That is crushed coral there in the bottom, and I plan on I'm using that because I have really soft water. And then eventually my plan is to, after I kind of check out the guppies and they are, they're doing well, I'm going to, once the weather warms up, put them into the pond outside. I've got a 50 gallon pond that I plan on, I guess, trying to breed guppies. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully that works out pretty well. And then finally, I have this new 10-gallon tank that I was planning on adding my betta to it. However, the betta did not make it due to all this quarantining stuff. And at the beginning of it, I did not have all these extra tanks to spread fish out, and it did not take well to all the changes. And unfortunately, I not sure what happened, but I suspect he may have gotten gill burned. So, and all this is really just my fault, and poor fish keeping. But you learn and not make the same mistakes again. So, letting these new tanks get cycled before I add anything to them. I had really good success with doing a fishless cycle with the 55, so I'm hoping this works out here with the 10 and the new 20-gallon tank.